Let me see if I keep forgetting to turn this off. Turn my All right. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Wait, let me change. Let me do my changes. Let me do my changes before I start. Cause I'm pissed off today. I'm upset. And I'm upset. And niggas in the South is getting on my motherfucking nerves on this fucking app. What is wrong with the South? What is wrong? What is going on in the South? Circus act and fucking racism. I'm watching at the same time. Straight up John Crow in a fucking circus. That's what I'm watching. That's what I'm watching. And Marcus is pissing me off. Marcus is fucking pissing. Hey, Champagne. Good evening. Marcus is pissing me the fuck off. And it's partly Marcus, but it's mostly Feisty. Feisty need to fuck off already. And that's why I'm reporting his Cash App. I'm reporting your Cash App because you keep paying these niggas to play in your face and play in our face. That's why I'm reporting your Cash App, Marcus. I swear to God, you got these little dusty niggas playing in our face. They creating storylines on you and trying to play you. They trying to assert dominance. They can't do it financially, so they trying to play with you, and then they playing with us like we stupid. And I don't give a fuck about Maya reading no fucking comments. What the fuck she gonna say? She still look like a fucking bozo out there running around. How she gonna say fucking K3? I'm sorry I'm cursing every minute, but everybody just pissing me off. That's so dumb. I might gonna say, oh, cause my baby is only 2 months. He got breathing problems, and I guess she was trying to describe a heat rash on his face. Bitch, you had him outside too. What are you talking about? You had that baby running around chasing chaos and moving from pillar to post in the heat too. Remember that day was 90 degrees? We ain't forget. So how the fuck you gonna... And first of all, y'all set that up. Y'all set that fucking play up. Whether if it was a pre-planned or not, it's still a setup because y'all been running plays on Marcus. All these fucking storylines, and Feisty is the leader. And we saw Maya when she was like, when Marcus did the interview with her when she went home, and he was like, yeah, I hit him up and I told him what's up and he want to do an interview with you. Yeah, because they all lying, creating storylines for petty cash. She ain't say it directly, but she said it in your face, Marcus. And you keep allowing Feisty to fuck. I'm as fuck nigga. Play these games how these little kids play with you. They admitted Dio is not an op. That's why you said up K3 wasn't on nothing, because that's his friend. They all friends. Maya, Dio, and K2. I call him K2. Because that's what he act like. He act like he smoked K2. Because I don't know what the hell K3 means. And is his name even Keenan? Because Feisty. So they just out here lying as fuck on these fucking in front of the mic, looking for petty cash and clout. This some kid shit. This some baddies, bad girls club or whatever. I don't know. This is what that dumb shit reminded me of. Little kids and dumbass storylines. And Marcus is paying them for that shit. Marcus is paying them. And you gonna sit there live talking about this shit on stage. That shit, how don't everybody there the same day? Chaos went home. Maya went home. Okay. You think they ain't planning all to be downtown the same day to set up something? That's why Chaos came ask for money. He ain't even do an interview. So why the fuck would he ask for money? He ain't doing an interview? Because they all came there with their hand out expecting to play with you for some cash. They all met up downtown. Everybody downtown all of a sudden. And on Peachtree. Out of all places. They all on Peachtree? What the fuck is going on? And it's Feisty orchestrating it. Her more intrusion. Now my fucking phone saying reconnecting. Let's see. Why I saying reconnecting? Oh boy, here go fucking YouTube. Maybe I'm cursing too much, but everybody got me pissed off. Hey, Pooh. I hope y'all can still hear me, because let me know if y'all can still hear me or not. Mark is pissing me off. How you gonna let this fucking Feisty the Fleet play in people's face with a whole bunch of other lames? Okay, y'all can still hear me. Okay, yeah, I don't know what happened real quick. Let me slow down on my cursing, but I can't stand Feisty. Thank you. Hey, Zalton. Hey, Pooh. I don't know if I said hi. Yeah, Marcus pissed me. He got these little dingy, dusty, dirty people playing in his face, and Feisty is the ringleader. That's why they went on interviews earlier today and said they was lying and creating up shit. And Feisty said it herself. She said, "Oh, this ain't this show. This ain't that show. This ain't Marcus' show. Thank you, Champagne. This is the Feisty and Crew show. Dry her out. Pay her dust from now on, because it's not cute. It's all nasty work. It's not even, and then Maya, you're not doing no better, bitch, because I don't mean bitch like that, but like just like bitch, you got your kids out there. You got your kids out there playing these stupid games and using them for stunts and shit. And then and I feel like she trying to use the mommy line for sympathy in Cashapp. She got a little Cashapp, she got a little boo, she got a little clout. They out here chasing clout and petty cash and Cashapps. They all playing in their face. And then even all right, let's just say they not playing, right? But they going to other people channels and telling them they playing you. So they still playing in your face. Either way it go, they still playing in your face. But I still believe it's like Feisty and Crew, because Feisty can't lie for shit. She start deflecting, she start straying off into whatever, talking a whole bunch of nonsense. But she said Feisty and Crew. When she said Feisty and Crew, she meant that. And that's why she keep recruiting people. Even to the point she tried to lie and say the white guy she was just seeing with, whatever he was, Latino, Middle Eastern, whatever he was, that he wanted to do spicy content. What? Are you shitting me? You think that you know how many real adult entertainment companies out here? Why would he want to work with the content y'all doing? Well, it's so easy to find a real adult entertainment company to work with. Why the fuck he want to do it with you? No, bitch. Yeah, you and Tragedy is weird. Because Tragedy is a weird nigga. Tragedy remind me of somebody with androgynous spirit. Right? Like he said, he don't believe in toxic masculinity. He claimed he's polyamorous. And he really mean polygamous. He's a cuck. That's what tragedy is. Tragedy is a cuck. Tragedy is a cuck. And he likes to see that his women are doing other men. Tragedy gets off of that. He is a cuck. That's what tragedy is. I'm telling you, tragedy is a cuck. I know for a fact he's a cuck. So everybody playing in his face, and he out. I was relieved to see him, talking shit back, trying to teach these niggas, but they was all playing in your face, bro. They all playing in your face. Now we know the channel didn't be like, you never used to be like, it didn't start off with storylines, it was authentic. But since Feisty is the main character in this nasty network of lames and dusties, it's all storylines. That's why she keep trying to recruit people. She recruiting people for storylines. And she probably picked that up from Polo, because Polo, when acknowledged, he tells Gabby or whoever he date that he just lied to you. Even then, Gabby said it. Gabby told Polo, you want to do an interview, you could tell him whatever. That's why Polo lied about these robberies and all this other shit he was doing. And being from Miami and growing up with his grandmother in Miami. He just told you a story to get paid. So they been knowing, oh, Marcus the interviewer, you could just tell him a little story, he gonna pay you. And Feisty is Feisty is living off that right now. Feisty is just living off that, off of everybody. Hey, Clarissa. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? I don't know what the fuck is going on. Okay, cool. Thank you. I don't even know where I left off. I never even know where I left off. But I was just saying, to go a little back, because I guess Zoltan heard this when I said they all lying to him for money. And Feisty now is the ringleader of living off of him, of playing on a top with all these storylines like we slow. That's why she at the eye, she's Feisty and Crew. It's the Feisty and Crew show. Her words. So now you think you gonna Chaos and them is trying to play on your top for your money and to get some clout and to get some cash apps and whatever. Hello, Amy. And so they all playing on your top. So K3 especially has a strong dislike for Marcus. You think K3 really gonna be vulnerable and tell Marcus, I have a problem with self-harm ideations? If y'all know what that means, self-harm ideations. No, he's playing on your top, Marcus. Stop doing it. Stop falling into the nonsense, bro. What is wrong with you, bro? It's a storyline. It's a storyline. He is not going to be that vulnerable to you. He don't like you. And you just paying him to the point Chaos just pop up today to do nothing and think he's supposed to get paid. Because they all playing with you, bro. Don't Feisty to the trash. Leave her on the side of the road. They all playing on your top. And it's not funny. Like I said, it's not funny, especially because now they got Maya caught up in this bullshit where K3 admitted Deo is not his op. They friends. For real. They all made that up. They don't have K3 don't have no op, whatever his name is. I don't even know if his name is Keenan. Like I said earlier, because Feisty called him Ka. So I don't even know if his name was really Keenan. It's probably something else. Cause Ka don't come from Keenan. Exactly, Clarissa. Peeing in our face and telling us raining, and then the loud today. Oh, yeah, I think this is made up. Yes, it's made up. All these people all of a sudden in the same Peachtree Street and chaos run off with a baby. You don't think even if that wasn't staged, you don't think he staged that? They all come up with a storyline just to see you and get paid. Why did that man say he had a house of Virginia? I don't know. That was first of all, he was creepy. Second of all, that was a creepy thing to say. So it's like even if you think you're a film and you said that, how you think that works on your behalf? Like what? Like how do you think that was helping you if you felt like you was already on camera and then you called back to say I got the house of Virginia? Like what you thought that was gonna do? I don't know. Maybe maybe because him and Feisty did something, he think that would make Feisty go into a panic. Feisty don't care, bro. Hey, Cocoa Butter. Hey, D Dirty. Yeah, so he don't. Feisty don't care. It is so even on a spicy. Like I said, Tragedy is a cook. Tragedy thought Feisty could go with that man and probably get some money out of him. That's why he enjoyed. That's why he told her get in the car because it's raining. No, nigga, you know Feisty is a slaw, and she was easy. She was drunk. The man was a creep. You know what was going on. I really feel like Charity is a certified cook, and he enjoys watching girls get or knowing that girls are being lusted after by other men. I really do. I know. Listen. I know a few cucks in real life. I know the BDSM world real good. Tragedy is a cuck. If you don't know he's a cuck, I'm telling him he's a cuck. He's a cuck. He told all this polyamorous stuff. No, nigga, miss me with that conscience shit. Just say you're excited. That's your aroused. That's what your kink is. Your kink is knowing that another man is, aroused by your chick or whatever. Or your chick want to smash another dude. And you know about it. Because that's your kink. It's okay. You're a grown man, right? That's your kink. Everybody got their little kinks. But y'all still nasty. And then Tragedy went down on her. And it's like, how you go down on a chick you just took from another dude and she been rotating dudes? Like she got a whole fucking football team full of men on the roster that she done rotated through the past month or so. And you put your mouth on her down there? First of all, I don't even kiss you. Let alone do oral on you. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. So I don't know. I don't know how Marcus don't see it. I don't know why he gonna keep paying him to play in his face and disrespect him and do all the storylines and he really and then you feel like you in the dark. I mean, you feel like it's authentic and you in the dark and you out here arguing niggas and everything over a fake storyline over a baby. That they plan on you. So the shit is whack because it's disgusting. The baseline is disgusting and the baseline is feisty. She's disgusting. Like I don't have no respect for no women who want to be a slaw and they got kids out here instead of working on being a mom. That includes Kelsey too. Kelsey just want to be a slaw. Kelsey don't want to be a mom. Them two just want to be slaws under Marcus instead of working on building a relationship with their child and getting some stability in their life. They just want to be slaws and they happy being slaws. Now, Kelsey might earn her little place by being an assistant for whatever. But Feisty don't stop playing her for nonsense. Cause she really thinks she got one up on you. She really do. And they all think they got one up on Marcus, bro. Over petty cash and running plays on him. And it's not interesting either as content because it's all just the drama is not authentic and it's stupid. It's stupid. Hey Glossy. So I don't get it, bro. Like, don't pay Feisty dust from now on. Feisty and crew, pay them dust. Of course you're gonna get views because people are gonna they're already interested. But if you pay them dust and move on to somebody else, I'm pretty sure you'll still do good. Because they playing in your face. And in the long run, they keep playing in your face, it's gonna become more tense. It's gonna be more tense because they're gonna keep running storylines on you. And then you start, Marcus starts going in like questioning them when shit don't make sense, the shit don't add up, and they get frustrated, then they become, now they want to fight, or now they want to fuck Marcus, or say this and say that. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Kelsey has, I think, 2 or 3. I know she has a son. Maybe 1. I don't know. I can't remember exactly. That's crazy because I remember when I was shocked to find out she did have kids. And I saw her with a little boy one time, her son. But I'm not sure, to be honest. Because I don't like Kelsey. Kelsey a dingbat anyway. I never really followed her. I don't watch her lives. I don't care nothing about Kelsey because she just want to be a slow. She not interesting. She not interesting at all to me. Yeah, Zartan, you could say it's better that she not in their life because of how she is right now. But children always crave their mother. It doesn't matter. You could have a good life, yet everybody else doing good for you. Every child wants their mother. Every child wants their mother. Even as adults, if you had a good relationship, or even if you didn't have a good, but if you love your moms, you still want your mom when you're an adult too and a mother yourself. Sometimes you still want your mom too. And I'm one of those people, I still want my parents sometimes. I still need to hear my dad. I still need to speak to my mom. I need to be around them. Yes, every child needs their mom. So she don't need to be in their life now, but that's the point. Instead of being a slow around Atlanta, she should be working on being that person that she could make presentable to even start to reach out to her children and build a bond and relationship with them. That's my disgust with her. It's like you don't even care. You don't even care about rebuilding that bond with all the babies you birthed. You just want to be slurring all over Atlanta and shit, and think you and running plays on Marcus for petty cash every day, and you look stupid. You look stupid out here. So I'm pretty sure kids, teenagers or whatever, you know how embarrassing that is for your kids to see that about you, especially you don't have no contact with them. Remember Chaos, right? Lady, that lady, I forgot her name, the Ragsdale channel. I've been said this when Chaos was act like he couldn't like he Feisty kept choosing him or whatever. She said the same thing I said. Feisty is Chaos' mother too. And what Chaos said his mother lied to him all these years. Said she, like, when she was in the hospital, she was hooked up on oxygen. He found her channel. He found her Instagram. And she had gained weight. She wearing wigs. She living her life. That's exactly what Feisty kids gonna see when they see her online too. That's exactly what Feisty kids gonna go through when they see her. But they ain't gonna see her looking nice. They're gonna see her raggedy ass wigs and wonder why she act the way the fuck she act. Cause who mother acts like that? And Feisty's not her 20s. She's not a little girl. She's over 30. She's not the young as the rest. She's not as young as the rest of the people, as Maya, K2, and Chaos. She's not as young as them. Children do crave them as, however, they don't know what's best for their long-term trauma, and she doesn't want any better of us. Right. I agree with that. They don't know what's best for the long term. I mean, I guess that's why the fathers in his situation are doing good with that by making sure that she doesn't have access to the children while she's still toxic. Because that's what one of the dads said. Basically, one of them, he was like, "Nah, she don't got shit together. Like, nah, she know what she got to do, and she don't do it." Yep, Chaos is not going nowhere fast because first is his mom, right? Hey, terrific. Oh shit, hold on. Yeah, and that's another weird fact, Amy. She always claiming pregnant. She's like Feisty needs to be in a she needs some mental treatment for real because she's drinking and she's orchestrating this little plays on Marcus. So she's getting more detached from reality. She's getting more and more detached, and the drinking on top of it, on top of whether she is diagnosed or undiagnosed, but she's not being treated for whatever. She has mental issues. I will bet money on that, and it's not going to get any better because she doesn't acknowledge anything that's wrong with her at all. She doesn't see no flaw in nothing she's doing. Nothing. Not even, oh, I need to get my money up. Oh, I need to work on this. Oh, I need to work on that. Nothing. Right. I mean, Coco, that's how I feel. I feel like people, especially when you know you down and under, why would you want to have babies, bro? That's so, that's like a crime to humanity. When you know, first of all, you got kids already not raising. And then you down and under right now, and you want to be pregnant every time you find a new nigga meet to hop on? Are you something wrong with you, girl? And for Chaos to act like he wanted the baby, no, baby, you're a baby too. Why y'all want children and y'all broke? That shit don't make no sense. You broke. You don't have nothing of your own. Why the fuck you want a child? A child is not a little toy to comfort you because you got a little void in your life. It's a whole responsibility for a new life that you're supposed to guide, protect, nurture, and everything. Some people be having kids and really think I'm gonna have kids because I know my kids gonna love me. That's not how shit work. Stop thinking kids are some type of fix to some trauma. That shit is weird to me too. Right. I just, Marcus, if you, I swear to God, bro, y'all don't know, I be itching to pop up at ATL for different reasons. But this shit today got on my motherfucking nerves because they all played in his face with this whole baby thing. And he's sitting there like, yeah, I think this is made up. Nah, you ain't make it up. They made it up. Nigga, what are you talking about? They made it up. The fuck? What the fuck you don't get? They made it up. Everybody down there, even the supposedly op. That was just talking about K3 messing trans, but K3 ain't pop on him. Because it was a play. And K3 showed it today. That's really his friend. That's why he was stuttering too. And the dude Deo, whatever his name is, in the interview, his shit wasn't lining up because they be lying. When it don't make sense, it don't make sense. Why they want children with her and she don't even... Exactly. Weird niggas too. Weird niggas. Then they think having a baby is cute. Weird as tragedy is just weird, y'all. Tragedy. At least he's himself. He's trying. He doesn't present himself what he calls toxic masculinity or whatever. You know, the machoism attitude. I can respect that about him. That he doesn't portray machoism and behind closed doors. He really a cuck. He really exposing he's a real life cuck, y'all. And he even said on an interview too how he ended up homeless because his girl slept with his brother, his little brother, who's taller than him, and he was okay with it. But he said they started acting weird. Like once she slept with the brother, he said he ain't really care. Like, you know, he was down for whatever, as long as you let him know. But he said they started acting weird. He's a cuck. He's a certified cuck. And that's why he has this issue with claiming Feisty as like that's my girl. He'll give her other little random titles and shit, like, but he won't say that's my girl or whatever. Like that's my lady. He tried to say it one time, but I realized sometimes he tried to say stuff in front of Marcus, but then he started getting comfortable. If y'all get what I mean, like he'll say stuff to seem a certain type of way in front of Marcus, but then he start talking, he just like fuck it. Like he gotta be comfortable with saying how he really feel about shit. Hey Cola, hey what's up Cola? Cola, you see Velvet got locked up. What's today? Yesterday or Sunday night? Cola, Velvet done got locked up in Florida, while pregnant. Yeah, girl, I don't think Velvet ever gonna learn. She on baby number 4. It's another one. She on baby number 4. And baby daddy number 4. And still getting played by toxic niggas in her face. And then taking a short end of the stick for it. Like, that nigga got you locked up. That's crazy. He's comfortable with sharing her because he's a cuck. That's all I can say. Tragedy is just a cuck. So he doesn't mind. And then y'all heard what he said today, like something about paying Feisty because he can't work because he always around her. So she gotta feed him and all that. Like, what? I think he be getting her drunk and whatever on purpose. For that fact, because she's, you know, her coochie on fire. She let anybody. She get into heat once you give her some liquor and anybody. So she don't care. He don't care if she in heat for him or heat for any other new dog that come around. As long as she drunk and got the money. And then they could call up Marcus with some drama like, yeah, she went over with this dude, this. So they could have some money. And come back like, yeah. So Tragedy kind of winning. He getting his rocks off. He getting his little cut kink, you know, fulfilled. And he getting money out of it. Oh, yeah, Glossy, I heard. I didn't watch her horrors yet. I really haven't tuned in much from Carbonation Pass, only because I'm just happy with the result. Like, I'm glad I got to the point. Like, that was the mission. That's what I always wanted, and we got it fulfilled. And I don't even reflect back no more. So I didn't even watch none of the documentaries. Yeah, Velvet from Carbonation, that pool, yep. Yeah, another dysfunctional chick out here, but Velvet got her kids, and it's unfortunate she exposed them to this bullshit. And one thing I try to have compassion for Velvet, and I don't know her upbringing with her family, so I can't say Her father's totally innocent. Her upbringing was totally good, and she was just a full blown rebel. Even though I could see that she probably was like a problem child, but I loved her pops. I love Mr. Marquez. I swear, yo, let me tell you, when Pops Marquez passed away, I don't think I ever cried for a stranger in my life like I did for Pops Marquez. During the pandemic when he passed away, I cried tears like he was my dad and so doing my uncle. I cried tears when Pops Marquez passed away. That shit was so devastating, especially because he didn't get to see he didn't get to last long enough to see justice or anything though, on to see Velvet really, even though she ain't changed yet, but just to see Velvet come out of that phase in her life. That shit was so hurtful. I cried. I swear to God, I couldn't even believe it. I was choked up. Like, I know you lying. I know Pops ain't just go out on us like that. That shit was crazy to me. Yeah, she didn't go and everything. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, Hood Horrors did a documentary. He goes way back. And that too, Cola. He felt, I don't know. I didn't even get into it because I didn't want to get wrapped up in it. But yeah, he talked to Nature Boy, and he sent Nature Boy money, and then he posted Nature Boy's malicious prosecution video to say, "Oh, I'm gonna be fair because I'm gonna just paint it in a fair light. I gotta give both sides or whatever." And that remind me of S.L. Davis back in the day. S.L. Davis was like, first of all, she was annoying because her tea was stale. It was like, girl, you didn't catch up yet? What are you talking about? Then, what was it? S.L. Davis didn't know how to talk. Like, it was something wrong. She either didn't know how to read or she didn't pronounce her words right or something. But that was annoying on top of having stale tea and stale perspectives. And the next thing you know, she's sending Nature Boy money. The fuck you sending Nature Boy money for? Yeah, so this what I mean. What is going on in the South? Y'all niggas got me pissed off today. Between Feisty and Crew, I already knew the Carmelo verdict. That trial to me is that trial is rigged. It's not, like I said, that's Jim Crow. Did I say John Crow in the beginning? Anyway, I met Jim Crow. I don't know if I said Jim Crow or John Crow. But that was real life Jim Crow showing right there. Like, charging him with, murder has to be premeditated, first of all. There was no premeditation. Like, what? This is what I'm saying. Like, I was always scared to grow up in the South. And my father was one of the people before he moved to this country, he was working. He would just come here to work and go back home. But I guess one year he didn't want to go back. He said he stayed in the South. His first contact with racism, you would have thought this the 1800s. He fled north. He said, fuck that, I'm going north. And I always felt like that. And ever since a kid, my parents said, like, my mother was BLA back in the 60s, 70s. She used to be with the Black Panthers and all that. So all that racist and shit, my family ain't for none of that. And I always grew up like that too. Like, I wish a nigga would try me with this racism shit, because I'm gonna take my time for it. If I get thrown by the system, that was my mentality. If I have to take one out and be tossed in the system I'm gonna do it, because you ain't gonna play with me. So I don't know about the whole Carmelo thing. I'm just upset with the Carmelo thing because they really try to villainize the dude for having a little 3.5-inch pocket knife. And according to all the Texas people I know, everybody carry knives. I'm from New York. I carried the knife ever since I could walk to school by myself. My father I gave my daughter her first knife. I mean, well, I thought I did, but my father got to my daughter before I did, because she started going to the store. She had to go to the store by herself. I guess one day my father told her yeah, and he gave her the whole lecture and everything, and she got her little first pocket knife. So I thought I was giving her a first lecture and experience, and she already told me, "Oh, Grandpa taught me." That's how my grandparents was too. Like when we was kids, and yes, we went to school with them, but it wasn't to be. That's why I tell everyone, like, "Oh, you don't bring a knife to school." You don't. Most of us brought knives to school, but you never had to show it in school. It was after school that was the real danger. We kids walking home by ourselves. We scared of white vans. We scared of creeps. We scared of everything. We had knives for that purpose. So what is the issue? Like, mad people in school had pocket knives and shit. Like, that don't mean you knew about it or saw it, because it was used when it was pulled out when you needed to use it. What the fuck? What's so odd about that idea? There's nothing odd or irregular or criminal about that. Even Texas law state that a knife of that size is not considered a weapon. So even though people want to argue, oh, school policy say no weapons, no knives, no this and that, policy doesn't trump law, first of all. So that's why he didn't get charged with the knife. So if he didn't get charged with the knife, how is he getting charged for the murder charge? And that's supposed to be like premeditated. So it just don't add up to me. Like that was really some. Even all little kids that was testifying, his own little friend turned on him and everything. Like, that shit was crazy. The lawyer wasn't defending him. And I'm just like, this shit look crazy to me. I already knew this was going to go bad. Everything about this case looked crazy to me. So I was already upset with that. And then Feisty and them just blew me today. They blew mines all the way with that whole baby stunt. That whole baby stunt. Hey, Mimi. And Marcus, and they playing in Marcus' face, and he blew minds when he sat there talking about, yeah, and y'all think this is staged or whatever. Yes, nigga, we still think it's staged. Why you don't see it? Why the fuck you don't see it? And they said it themselves today. Or they was out here running. They was moving about from channel to channel doing interviews, saying how they do this and they do that. So either they playing with you, making storylines, or like I said, they playing in your face online with other content creators and tell them they playing you. So either way, they playing in your face. And in our face too. But except we see it. And I don't know why Marcus don't. And if you send him another cash up, I swear to God, Marcus, I swear to God. Like, if you give Feisty a motherfucking another cash out, oh my God. Got me pissed off, bro. Got me pissed off. They orchestrating nonsense. And then the fact they just included fucking babies in this shit, like, and they got you arguing niggas out there and all that, and they playing in everybody's fucking face. The fuck going on here, bro? Fuck going on? Tragedy wanted to act tough. Just sit down, Tragedy, because your meat get hard at the thought of your girl with other men. Chill out. Like, you we saw you we saw you fight Kate, and then well, maybe even before, I was like, you know what? Let me go back to these interviews and make sure I heard what I heard. Marcus is on live talking about, yeah, the fight between Maya and Feisty was a 3 out of 10. Oh, so that was staged. That just confirmed to me that they was talking BS to each other because it was staged. A 3 out of 10. The way Maya was acting, she was supposed to put in some pain. Because I would have put in some pain on Feisty. Like, stop running your mouth about me, bro. A 3 out of 10? Why none of them can't fight? Because they playing. They not fighting for real. I ain't see the fight yet. I was trying to watch it. I was trying to watch it before I came live, and it wasn't posted. So I said, well, he already said it was a 3 out of 10. So if he says a 3 out of 10, And I know it was bad because he claimed, I don't know if he was trying to be kind in the moment or what, but he claimed the other two fights was fair. Oh, they was good fights. They wasn't good fights. Those are 3 out of 10 fights too. 2 to 3 out of 10s. It wasn't nothing good about them fights. None of them can't fucking fight. Either they can't fight or they playing. It's because they not angry enough. And that's how I said it too. I said, when you box, you gotta talk a little shit aside before you box. Like, get amped up. How you just gonna throw on gloves and not be angry and start swinging at each other? Like, how that work? Nah, nigga. And then they wasn't showing no hand skills. Like, Tragedy tall for nothing. He don't even know how to block. So I already, my judgment, my opinion is Tragedy just can't fight because he don't even know how to block properly. He tall as hell. He like, what Marcus called him today? A ballerina? That's what he is. He's a ballerina. Yeah, he's a ballerina. Yeah, feisty. And I'm like, feisty girl, you don't smoke? And like, Maya just gave birth 2 months ago. What's wrong with y'all? I'm like, yeah, Tragedy know his little girl, they can't fight. And of course, I know that boosted K3 ego. I mean, let me see, K3, he was throwing blows. But he fought like a girl to me. Like, he just fight wild. Like, you know, niggas just, they stole off on you. Like, he fight you could tell he just came out of jail. He just swing. Because you know how you assume you think gonna get jumped. So it's like, I'm gonna gotta keep swinging my arms. So he don't fight with skill either, but he swing. So I could give him that. But Feisty don't swing. Feisty, yeah, Feisty was just like pathetic. Feisty was all around pathetic. And Marcus said that was a good fight. So I can't imagine what Maya and Feisty fight look like, y'all. But Marcus, if you send Feisty another motherfucking Cash App, I'm telling you, I'm reporting your Cash App. Hacking it, I'm reporting it, whatever. Stop giving these dusty, disrespectful, lying ass motherfuckers money. Just to lie in people's face. I swear. Unless I'ma hack they fucking Cash App or something. Stop giving them little lying ass niggas money. Because they playing in your face. And they played in our face. So you can accept that shit, but we don't appreciate that. We the people of Atlanta Street Interviews, subscription count, audience, street sector, whatever. We do not appreciate the fucking foolishness. We don't appreciate it. Yeah, caller girl. I've been in street sector over here for about 3 years now. Damn, it's been 3 years? Yeah, I think it's a little beginning of 2023. Towards the end of, when did Marcus start showing his face? Like the end of 2022? I don't know, but yeah, it's been about 3 or 4 years, girl. It's been about 3 or 4 years now. Been in the street sector. I mean, terrific. I would never understand it, why they chose to do it. And people say, oh, it's the young people. Listen, I don't know. I can't speak because I do remember Covenant House back in the days for runaways and shit. But niggas, like, young people did not want to be homeless on the street. Like, and even like young homeless people you knew that was like moved from political posts, they still made themselves look decent. Like, sometimes you would look at them and can't tell, like, oh, they doing bad. They still keep their clothes clean, they groomed. They not out and about looking like they got nothing to do. So sometimes you don't even know they homeless. But these niggas, this is just different to me. Like, this is just different. So, but I can say I remember growing up, like 80s, 90s, the biggest population like of like young homeless people I used to see was mostly like the LGBT kids, because they was like, I guess a lot of them ran to New York. You know, I don't know if y'all know about Times Square, but Times Square got a bus terminal called Port Authority. And so that's like the biggest terminal for runaway teens, like, you know, record numbers since like 70s, 80s, because, you know, at that time, kids growing up, they sexuality or they running from foster care or sexual abuse or whatever, and they run to Times Square. And the little kids was out there and back at Times Square prostituting themselves or whatever, whatever. And then I think Covenant House got built over there. That's a known teen shelter. And then you had some like gay families that would take in these young kids, especially if you're LGBT. So that's what I remember seeing. Like, if you seen mostly kids on the streets, they were either from foster care or they were LGBT. Not just out there because they don't want to follow rules at home, like, because niggas back there still work. Like, niggas used to hustle since we could hustle. If you could sell candy at school, you sell icy cups in the summer. Niggas sell candy on the train as teenagers. So I don't get how you get 23 and 25 and you just comfortable being homeless and not getting no money. That shit crazy to me. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And it's not like they stuck with no mental illness. They not stuck with no mental illness. Y'all niggas just don't want to get no money. That's your problem. And it's okay to have a downfall in life to pick yourself back up. I don't know. It just bothered me too, because Chaos mentioned how he met Feisty at a club, and they be talking about clubbing. And I'm like, how the fuck can you be homeless and go in a club? And y'all don't even look presentable. Who clubs y'all going into? Because the clubs, I know you will not make it past the door. So how y'all homeless and clubbing? This shit just, like, it don't add up to me. I don't know. And I'm trying, and I be trying to understand different perspectives and perspectives from different lifestyles and situations. But that I just can't grasp for some reason. It's like, why you don't want to get no money, bro? Why you don't want to get no hustle, no nothing? Like, no hustle? No, and then y'all don't even like to look presentable day by day. Y'all try to make yourself look. And Feisty, Marcus, you better not buy it. If you buy her motherfucking wig ever again, I'm reporting your bank card. I swear to God, I'm gonna find your bank account and I report it too. She do not know how to take care of a basic wig. I don't even wear wigs, and that shit bothering me. I feel like I know what to do better than her right now. Like, I gotta give her some advice, because what the fuck? Them shits turned into fucking Goldilocks. And I told them, and I saw them, it was like day 4. I'm like, look at them shits turning into Goldilocks. Already, bro. Whatever oil, Chaos was rubbing down on her body, he should have rubbed down her wig, too. That shit need moisture. She don't take care of nothing. They all sharing clothes and shit. Like, what the fuck? So they're not even pushing not one person for the team. Like, all right, you gonna get the money. You gonna do this. Like, y'all not playing this shit. You know why they not playing this shit? Especially they can't play that right now because Marcus is their meal ticket. They playing on Marcus top, and he going for it. He their allowance every day or every 2 days. That's why fucking Feisty keep calling him. First of all, I be mad. Like, why you keep answering Feisty calls and tragedy calls? It's obviously they be setting up shit to call you for money and shit. It's obvious. You keep calling Marcus every minute. know something going on. You go, I don't know what's going on. Then we get over there, you stuttering, you talking in circles, you're doing all this. It just be lying. You want to need hazmat suit? One curl with stiff ass fuck. That wig look horrible already. And one thing, even as a girl, as a tomboy, everything. One thing I always kept up with was my hair. My hair. So I can imagine if I threw on a wig, like how easier maybe it should be, or feel that like, all right, this is easier to do. Cause ain't that the point of wearing the wigs and shit? Cause it's easier, from the day to day and shit. That would look horrible. And she talking about she like big hair, bitch. No, you like knotted hair. You look like Basquiat. That's what you always look like. Every wig she get turned into a Basquiat looking ass wig. Yeah, terrific. That was my schedule for my daughter. Every 2 weeks with her regular hair. And then, once you get the little extensions or whatever, they last about a month. Me and my daughter were just talking about her hair because we been I'm trying to get my daughter. She want to get into the Navy, and so she trying to find out like what she could wear going in. But she know even if she like get like braids, they're not gonna last the whole time because they go, the Navy, they going to the pool and everything. So those ain't gonna last the whole time, but yeah, so and I always told my daughter like even when you wear extensions or if you start wearing wigs and stuff, it's still best to take care of your hair under that wig. And I says, oh, I'm telling you, because even when you take your wig, it becomes less stressful. Say like, oh, you can't deal with your hair, you throw a wig on. But if you maintain your hair under, you keep it moisturized, you put it in a proper style so that when you undo the style, it's manageable. It's not like you looking at your, oh my God, I'm stressed. What I'm gonna do with this? It becomes less stressful. It's still maintenance. Yes, Glossy. I swear to God, I was gonna make a thumbnail of her of Feisty with like a Basquiat hairstyle. Cause that's all she remind me of now. Every wig. I was watching Futurama cartoon last night. I haven't watched Futurama in so long. And I must have fell asleep watching my TV app. And Futurama came on. And then y'all know the character with the purple hair? The purple ponytail? The girl, Leela? I said, oh shit, I like Feisty. I'm about to make Feisty. I'm about to make Leela. I would just change her skin color. And I look just like how Feisty look in her purple wig. I swear to God. But y'all, I'm going to end this now. I appreciate all y'all stopping by. I'm glad y'all listened to me vent. Because I swear to God, they playing it. And I'm watching all the interviews today. And they just admitting to, they just talking about how they playing Marcus' face. How they make up these storylines. How they lying and doing this and that. And then the live that happened after all that today was like, it just added, like, it was just put the cherry on top. Like, they really playing in this man's face, and then they hostile with him because it's like they're in competition with him. Like, how nigga feel like you're around some niggas, but you that nigga that's you good. You got money, you good in life, and you meet a new set of niggas, and they feel like they might be having a little jealousy in you, and you talk some shit to them because you good in life, so they start running game on you. Maybe say for instance, oh, I could get you if a nigga like to do e-pills or a certain type of drug, I could hit it for you, and they shorten that nigga every I could go get it for, they want to be middleman, they shorten that nigga. That's what Feisty doing to Marcus. She playing this nigga face, and she recruiting niggas to play in this nigga face. He just paying them. They comfortable. Here come chaos. He ain't do a damn thing. Yeah, you gonna pay me? Pay you for what, nigga? You was just here as a spectator like everybody else. What the fuck you wanna get paid for? They so used to playing in a nigga face, asking for money for every little thing. Call him, make up a scenario. He come running over there with his doors off and seatbelt off, flying over. Oh yeah, they got drama. No nigga, they conjuring up storylines to play in your motherfucking face. So I don't even know why you let yourself get caught up in that heated argument with these niggas about nothing. They all playing in your face. Cause they used the baby this time. That's why I didn't respect it. I didn't respect it this time because now they had a baby involved and now they trying to make it seem like K2 is got self-harm ideations. No nigga, don't take it that far. Don't even play that deep into it because they playing with you. At this point, I'm terrific. He gotta know. But what I didn't like is he said, and y'all think this is stage? This ain't stage. Nigga, yes it is. So, see, one thing is you can act out. But when you start telling shit out your mouth that you just know, like, no, nigga, stop playing with me now. Like, don't take me for a fool. Exactly, Coco. But that's what I'm saying. Like, all these niggas is conjuring up storylines. It's because they feel like they playing him too. They feel like, oh, he be talking shit, he do this, and I don't like him. I'ma lie to him, and I'ma keep him boiling. They got bait. Their bait is, oh no, let's conjure up some shit. So they keep baiting him. He keep biting the bait, and that's what I be saying too. Like they be needing money like every day. What do y'all do with y'all money? It's like they don't save up for a damn thing. They don't save up for nothing. Like, I never seen them say, you know what? I saved my money up to buy this. Oh, the money you gave me? I was collecting the connect and I finally bought what I wanted. I never heard none of them say that shit. Like, nobody ever. I'm like, damn, y'all even got free hotel room. He was making y'all comfortable. Why y'all still need money? This shit crazy to me. Exactly. Hustling for, like I said, petty cash. I agree, Sonny. That was what I was getting to, like, because we told them, like, a lot of us been saying, like, yo, what happened to your interviews? Like, the old style. And he said, oh, the new style is, character development, whatever, everybody like it. But it seemed like I see a lot of comments that agree with us. Like, what happened to the original style interviews? That's what we all miss. That's why I didn't even watch the spicy content for a long time either. Because once somebody said, yo, it's mad negative comments on that shit, like, I was like, oh, let me go see. So that's how I ended up on the spicy site. And it's sure enough, most of the comments is negative reviews. So it's not like people like it, but he's getting paid for the engagement. So even if you like it or don't, he's still getting paid for the engagement, the views. But because I even took a break when I realized he was just on Glenwood and he started interviewing prostitutes every second. Like when Queen came along, I wasn't watching. I wasn't keeping up. Because I'm not interested in a whole bunch of whores. Like, what's so interesting about them? There's nothing interesting about them. So, hearing different people's stories. Yeah, exactly. That's what it was. It was like, the oh my God factor too. Like, damn, you went through that? And not even talking about the sexual trauma. It just some shit people go through that was just like, oh, what the fuck? Like, like Monquel getting gutted like a fish by Ruby. Like, shit like that. Like, what the fuck going on out there? He's been trying to do that spicy content for a couple of years. Remember who he started with first that we know of? Who he start with? Girl, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, cause I was never. I ain't gonna lie. When all the sexual stuff started coming out about Marcus, I wasn't interested because it was not. It was more so I wasn't interested because, all right, it was personal to a point, and then it was kind of cringe because his line of questioning was already cringe. So I didn't really want. I guess I was like, didn't. I guess I was like, I just didn't want to get into it because I thought it would probably be more cringe. Maybe, I don't know. Hey, Damani. Oh, Layla. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Lolly. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Cause I'm like, why would you tell her to get her OnlyFans? And she another one. She clearly got mental issues, and she was highly promiscuous. Like she burnt Lewis a couple of times. Lewis wasn't a cuck, but he was a simp. He was a major simp. Cause that nigga was Lolly was what, 18, 19, that nigga over 30. And she playing in your face, making plays and burning you and everything, like, and you just following her like you her tail. Yeah, even back then it was real. Like, why would you tell us start OnlyFans? Like, right, Cocoa Butter? Feisty, dirty feet. Yo, the nastiest one I saw was Polo. And I be wondering who the hell be attracted to Polo. But that ain't my business, because clearly there's somebody attracted to everybody and whatever. But I did, all right, when Patreon first came out, I didn't subscribe. But I heard they was like how Polo back looked like he got like eczema or whatever on his butt or his lower back or whatever. And then when I went to go check the video, look at the comments, I think one of the first videos I clicked on was with Polo, and everybody was talking about he got doodle in his butt, like doodle stains in his butt, and then I saw the rash on his back, and he shaped nasty. Like, I never seen so many skinny people shaped nasty. Yeah, terrific. Yeah, Lolly had burnt Lewis. I think about 2 times at least, 1 to 2 times. I know it was more than once. That man said he has stuff you can't get rid of. And they try not to address it. Listen, all of them, I don't think none of them care about their health. Not even Spicy. Because even when that man said, first of all, I would be shook as hell. I can't put myself in Feisty shoe because she just opened her legs for anybody. And she be thirsty to go down on women. Like how y'all just be meeting people, putting your mouth on them? You know how long it take me just to kiss somebody when I like them? Like, kissing is probably one of the most intimate things for me. And I ain't no casual kisser. Like, nigga, you gotta be my man, my man, my man, my man for me to kiss you in the mouth. Niggas just be out here swapping, spitting, swapping body fluids. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good on that, baby. You know, I like kisses mostly on my forehead and my butt cheeks. That's the best place I like to get kissed. Kiss my ass and my forehead and I'm okay. That's the best kiss you could give me. I don't need to swap spit. None of that. But I like ass kisses and forehead kisses. That's all I need. I don't know, but even though that man said he was joking too about that HIV stuff, or what he said, he had high five, house in Virginia, or full blown. That was just a crazy thing to say and joke about it. Because now it goes back to why you even said that. Because okay, he caught y'all kissing, but I think we all grown and we know you don't get it from kissing. So did he stick his meat in her? And the thing is, like, you saying you got it to scare her, but you're not scared if she got it. So you're not scared. You ain't scared if she got it. Kiss someone and then must smell like bladder juice. I'm okay. Ah. So that was just weird. That was just weird. I do think Charlie thought he was gonna get a little come up off that situation. He told her get in the car because, like I said, he a cuck. So he was aroused at the thought alone of her being, done by another man, and she probably thought she probably thought, or I mean, she probably had give him the thought that she was gonna get something out of him because he said he was a jeweler. But Marcus come, oh, he said he want to do spicy content. Bitch, you lying. That man didn't say he want to do no spicy content. Fuck you talking about? Shut your lying ass up. She just fucking lie. Tragic lie right behind. Chaos. People think Chaos a little softy. He is soft like socially, but Chaos don't give me gay vibes. Like Tragedy give me the most, the most feminine vibes out of all of them. Like the least masculine out of all of them is Tragedy. Chaos just he in the shell. Chaos is like a little turtle in the shell. That's all that is. People don't even know how to wipe themselves. I'm not putting my mouth on nobody. Listen. Well, y'all know me. I'll lick you from your soul to your scalp. But, that's not with anybody. That's not with anybody. It's with a partner and everything. Like, and a man couldn't get that out of me when I know he freaked out when he doing everything I didn't even think he would do. And that's another thing. I feel like even the type of adult content that they have on a spicy site is like childish. It's like you would think this is beginners, like in high school or college, like having sex and shit. Like it ain't doing nothing. That's I made a comment. I don't know if this earlier today or last night. He said something about because the talent on the spicy site. I said talent. Ain't no fucking talent on that spicy site. That shit is all just ain't nothing spicy on there. That shit is mild. That shit sour. Yeah, I don't know. Chaos is the one that's gonna get it together first. Yeah, I think Chaos can. I think he could even get it faster. I don't know because even today, like it's weird. I think Chaos runs from his grandmother's house. I don't think she puts him out because, like, even today, he could even give a shit example like why he ain't going back to his grandma. Oh, it's getting weird, nigga. You just got there, so of course we know if your grandma know your situation, you can't say she expecting you to, work a job and have money. You just got there like yesterday, bro. I think he's sort of like Chaos. I mean, not Chaos, K2, where they probably just insecure because they're in the house and they know they don't meet the expectations or they disappoint their parents. So they running away from the disappointment. That's what I think. That's what I truly think. But I do wish the best for Chaos. And I just hope he do what he know he's good at. Don't let nobody try to tell him, you know, some far-fetched career path to take. Cause Marcus got all the advice in the world for people, and I'm like, listen, Marcus got one of them cult mindsets. A man is a man is a man is a man. A man does this and the man does that. All men are not built the same, and still could be a man. Men are not a monolith. So and Tengi, he just likes the attention from Marcus, and knows Marcus not gonna keep trying. Chaos better. Chaos better figure it out. But Chaos, like, what was addressed yesterday? He's he's probably a little. His pace is probably a little slower too because of his detachment from most of his family growing up. And as a young adolescent, he's having a hard time figuring it out. And grandma, she care about him, but when you get a certain age, even yeah, your grandparents can love you and care about you, but they know the world different from you. The worldview of a 60, 70-year old, especially when most 60 and 70-year-olds are set in their ways and they're already past their prime and their comfort with the world, like how they fit in the world, they can't help guide a 20-year-old in this world a lot of the times. Yeah, I don't know why Chaos even like fighting so much. I thought he would have got tired of her sooner than that, but and I'm like, why would you want her? She's older than you, and look at the way she act. They were all in cahoot about interviewing Miss Bagdale. Yes, they was. Yeah, and I do, because even the lady T. Ragsdale, she made a comment, and she was like, her son, I think she said 23 or 24, but she was like, he just cannot live with me. So I don't look at them any differently. I know every family is different, but in my family, we didn't really, like, our parents never really kicked us out because of a certain age. Sometimes even if I go through a struggle, my parents be begging me for to come back home. But at the same time, I know it's different because I've always hustled since I was 13. Since I was 12, 13, I started getting my own money. By the time I was 14, I was buying my own clothes. Even though I got whatever I wanted from my parents, I always looked at my friends who had a harder life, like whether it was in foster care, whether it was really on their own, their parents was cracked out. Mind you, this 80s, 90s I grew up now. So things are different. Kids was living in whole houses by themselves. They going to school, they taking care of themselves, they feeding themselves and their siblings. It was just a different time. And I seen them make it every day. And me, I realized, oh my God, I get some sneakers I want. I'm going to have a heart attack. And I had to look at myself like, damn, look at my friends. They barely have nothing. They make it every day. So I wanted to know what it was like, and me, I always thought because I was the youngest and all my siblings were way older than me, because my nephews and nieces were more close to age. That's how much of an age gap it is between me and my siblings. So I'm like, damn, like, in the natural order things, my parents are gonna, I'm probably gonna see all my siblings and my parents go before me. So I always had this mentality like, I see my friends, they make it on their own. I just want to start making my own money. Because even when I started selling drugs, me and my brother, they used to be mad at us. Like, why y'all here hustling, bro? Y'all taking all the customers, and you could go home and get whatever you want. But I felt good knowing I could make my own money. Instead of, oh, daddy, can this, and daddy, can I have that, and mommy, I need this, and mommy, I need that. It felt good making my own money. And now I could buy my own stuff. All right, mom, my mom and dad keep their money. Let them have their money. I got my own money. So it felt good for me at the time. So I knew I had that hustle in me since I was young. So even though I know my parents weren't kicking me out, it was like I still want to be a burden on them either, even if I lived under the same roof. So, but when some parents, they just be like, "Oh, you old enough to get kicked out," and they kick them out into the world, I be wondering why I do that, especially if they not prepared. So I be like, when it comes to that, it just I don't judge nobody for it, but I be like, damn. Sometimes I think it is this is based on discretion, not based on age. Like every individual different. Some kids get it, some kids don't, and you just got. If your kid is 18, you realize they lazy and shit. They bring your problems to your house. They just lazy. I don't see it as a problem either. I kick them out. Some little hard love, tough distance, but just to be like, oh, you 18 now, you don't got to be in my house. It's like, damn, give me some time to set myself up. I just had my graduation, motherfucker. Let me figure this shit out. Let me think about it first. Can you help me think about it? Can you help me figure it out? Niggas just been want to toss people to the side because they got a little older. Every 18-year-old, they ain't got the same mind frame, ain't got the same perspective, ain't got the same nothing. So I think with every child is different. So I don't really say it, but chaos. He's saying his grandmother being weird. I feel like no, he just felt insecure. That's my opinion. I feel like he felt insecure because he probably felt like he did and she disappointed in him. So he's saying it's weird, but like she said, so it's not weird to be outside with these weird ass niggas and they all broke and y'all doing weird shit for petty change every day, making them storylines, fake fights, fake kidnappings, and all that for petty money. You not following curfew, got kicked out. It's fine. I never had a curfew. I never. My parents, I didn't have strict parents, and that's why a lot of people like certain people in the neighborhood didn't like my parents or me and my brother either. They felt like we were spoiled because we both was fat. We got whatever we wanted. Our parents let us do whatever I want. We was popular. We had all the friends. So people that keep their kids sheltered, or you don't play with them over there, or them real church people. Cause on my block there was like a Jehovah's Witness. Around the corner was Jehovah's Witness church, but they had a whole building on my block. So in this one building, all the Jehovah's Witness, they didn't. I guess whatever we considered to Jehovah's Witness, the Jehovah's Witness, then with their kids playing with us and everything. But so I dealt with a lot of jealousy even from adults. Like grown up from adults, just hating on me and my parents for no reason. And I had a lot of freedom. Shit, and then I was when I started hustling, I was 13. Not to mention, I had some of the best work on the block, right at 13. So all the older kids, and my friends are teenagers though. So I'm 13. Most of my friends like 16, 17. And it's also because I was advanced in school. So by the time I left junior high school and got into high school, I finished high school at 15. So imagine when I'm 13, 14, 15, I'm already in classes with people that's older than me. So I never really, they had the kids, my age had curfews. And my parents would be like, oh, you could go outside, like, as long as they heard my voice, because I had a big mouth back in the day. Man, and it was New York City. We stayed up outside to 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Sun come up, everything. As long as my parents knew as long as they knew who I was around and where I was at, I was either gonna be within 3 blocks of where I live. And everybody used to come in front. My building was the popular building. That was it. So in summertime, we definitely ain't going to the house. We ain't going to the house like 6 or 7 in the morning and do it again the next day. I never had a curfew. Never. Because I never been a morning person either. So when I went to school, I would come home. I'll be up for a while after school. And I would take a nap. And I would sleep all evening till my mother and father come home. Then I'll start doing homework like 11 to 12 midnight. I was always a night person. Always. So even if I went to school, I ain't really go outside on school days because I would go home and sleep for the most part. So I never really had a curfew. I think my parents were too lax on me. They were too lax on me. And my oldest story the same thing. She the youngest. She don't get away with nothing. Oh, I'm scared of mommy, and you're not